All right, 6 feet, going deep. It's Torius with
7.30. Well, Anna, aka 7.30. I guess whatever people want to call me.
All right, 7.30. Why don't you tell us about what you do?
I mean, you could just say I'm like a visual artist in general because I do graphic design, I do videos, I do a lot of portrait photography, and I just do a little bit of everything. Like, so I would just say like just a visual artist in general.
Okay. Why don't you tell me about, like, you're from like Miami, right? Like down here?
I'm from Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from North Bergen, Jersey, and then when I was a kid, we moved down here. So it's like I got a bunch of little Jersey in me.
Yeah.
But Miami's home, definitely.
You feel like you're more in Jersey or more in Miami?
Definitely more Miami. Like, I've been here most of my life.
Has anyone said you had like an accent from Jersey?
Yeah. A lot of people tell me that.
Yeah, because I hear it a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. It's just like with certain words and like certain mannerisms, like it'll come out.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it'll just like, you won't even hear it.
Do you ever like visit there a lot?
Yeah, like I go back and forth. Like, I'm trying to go actually hopefully next month to New York to work with some people over there, and obviously to like just explore and like see like new rooftops and shit like that.
Yeah.
And new models too, new faces, you know, new people. Like,
you have a lot of like family that live there, so that you can like.
Yeah, I do. I got a bunch of family over there.
like what's your ethnicity? Like, where you from?
I'm Peruvian. Everybody in my family is 100% Peruvian. There's like no mix.
So you're like, well, I used to know Peruvian food. I don't really know too much now. I just know there's like a bunch of like Peruvian restaurants by my crib. Like,
yeah. Kendall is like is killer. There's like a whole bunch of Peruvian restaurants, and I know every single one of them probably.
Oh really?
Yeah, 'cause my parents are just like, we gotta go to like any Peruvian restaurant that's out here, and like, and then they'll judge hard body, like they really judge.
They're like, oh, we know real.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, man, this is so fucking Americanized. Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, they'll still eat it.
What's some what's some popular like Peruvian food like dishes?
Oh man, everybody talks about Peruvian food. They always talk about ceviche. Ceviche.
That's Peruvian?
Yeah, it's Peruvian.
Oh, I thought that was like, I don't.
That's Peruvian.
I thought that was Nicaraguan, because I would say that at like Pitanga and stuff.
Nah, dude, that's Peruvian. Peruvian. And like papa la huancaína. That's also Peruvian as fuck.
What is that?
It's like basically like potatoes and like a Peruvian sauce type thing. You know what I mean? That like homemade sauce that they do. So it's just, they go all out. It's really like the most simple plate.
Okay. Do you eat like a lot of other different Spanish foods on here, like Cuban food or like?
Yeah,
Jamaican
man.
food?
I mean, you kind of have to. You're in Miami, you feel me? Like, there's fritanga, there's all like, you know, there's like Dominican food across the street too. Like, you feel me? Like, there's Haitian food, Jamaican food. Like, you can't help but love a little bit of everything like down here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, like aside of all that, it's just like McDonald's, like Burger King, like every like corner and shit. Like,
yeah, for real. Yeah, that too. It's not too good, but I mean, fuck it. It's fire too.
How would you compare like, you know, living in Jersey from like living in Miami? Like these.
I mean, obviously the atmosphere is different. Like in Jersey, like honestly, the one thing I say about Miami is just like, it's just colorful. Like, yeah, like you go to New York or New Jersey, like
it's all gray.
It's pretty gray, it's pretty grim, but it's like, but there's a beauty to it. You know what I mean? Like the city, like there's a beauty to everything. So it's like I enjoy the city.
When you walk around, you have that eye, like, oh, you know, that was like a good picture.
Yeah, like I mean, I feel like everybody like has that eye to like an extent, and then photographers just kind of take it to the extreme. Yeah. Because then it's like you go from like taking pictures like on your phone to like taking your camera everywhere. You know what I mean? And then it's like sometimes like it's annoying to take your camera everywhere.
Like especially when you got like a lot of lenses. Like,
and like you have like very sensitive lenses, and like let's just say you're surrounded by a group of people. Like sometimes that's just a mission, because it's like you're trying to avoid any drinks or anything being spilled.
I feel like the worst is like when you're at a show, because I always have my camera at my show, like whenever I go to a show.
Yeah,
they always have the water bottles, and I'm like,
yeah, dude, yeah. Every time they started going with the water bottles, I'm just like, man, I know I gotta be like,
like hiding it,
like all the way, like, you know, at a good little corner where I could catch everything and be close enough to where I'm gonna get like, maybe a little bit wet, but not too wet. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even notice, because I'd be like in front of the artist, like, you know, like getting a good like vocal vision, but then like all of a sudden they go.
Yeah,
I'm not paying attention. mention. I'm just like, well, what the fuck?
No, I see them because I see them. You know, you start noticing when people start getting a little hype. You feel me? And then once you see like one of their boys take out a water bottle, and you start seeing one going like that and like that, you're like, dog.
You're like,
nah, these dudes are gonna throw water, and they're gonna do that shit now. Like,
have you ever like taken pictures in the rain or anything? Like,
I have. Like, dude, I used to go to I still go to downtown like almost every weekend. So like, I always try to like go to a couple of rooftops with my boys.
Yeah.
Skating for Satan, Cloud Walker. I got you guys. Boys for life. They're my boys that I've been like doing photography with for like ever.
Is it black man?
Who?
Black Skywalker? No, Cloud Walker.
Cloud Walker and Skating for Satan. Satan. No, they're both Peruvian. Okay. They're both Peruvian. And they're both my cousins.
I know like this black guy. We call him Black Man. And he's like Cloud Walker. He's a rapper, but he skates.
No. He ain't even a rapper or nothing. He's another photographer. He's a good photographer too. So.
Yeah, you were saying about like in the rain.
Yeah, in the rain, nah, bro. And in downtown, it's just kind of like, you know, once you get caught, you get caught. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just kind of hard to find a spot to like really vibe and be like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna be good here for a hot minute when it really fucking pours. And then even worse when you're in a rooftop. Woo, boy, you got a haul ass. Yeah. And I've been in rooftops where like it's starting to like wind like, you know, really bad, and like you start seeing thunder and shit. Like, I've gone to like that point, and I've felt a couple of drizzles, and like thank God my bag is like pretty fucking thick. Yeah. So like, once I like put everything in there, it's like in there, and like nothing's gonna get in there. You feel me? So it's like once I do that, I'm good. So.
It's so funny how like different the wind is, especially like when you're like downtown by the beach. Cause like here, if you go to like the top floor of this building, like, you know, the wind is like it's stronger than down, like, you know, downstairs. But like I was in South Beach yesterday, and then like I was in the top of on the top of the building. That wind was fucking like,
yeah, dude, it's strong. It's strong, and it's like, you know, I'm not really a tall person like you, Nick, so it's like I feel that shit. Like
you actually get like,
like I feel like I go a little back a little, like I feel like, oh shit,
I feel like that's our different weaknesses. Like I fall on the floor from water,
and I kind of like fly. You feel me? Like you fall hard, I fly like really far.
We can't deal with this weather.
It's okay. It's all good, dude. There's not much we could do about it.
Yeah, exactly. Cause like. Nah, like I said that because like one time I shot a music video in the rain, but I didn't have like a cover for my camera.
Ooh, dude, so, you fucked up.
Yeah, so you're like, I don't
know,
like
you see there. Like a little like.
Yeah, because I don't change lenses. I can't change lenses. So,
I can tell. I can see that.
Yeah, so like that shit was crazy, and like I had like anxiety in the rain too, because I had like a panic attack in the rain once because I thought there was like a tornado.
So it's like, you're scared of tornadoes like that?
Well, because I was walking home to my crib, and like, you know, I didn't really have anywhere to go if there was a tornado.
Oh, I feel you.
It looked like that shit was happening. Like,
so you were like, dude, this shit's serious.
Yeah. So then like I had like a little phobia of rain for a little minute, but then like one day like it was pouring like crazy, and I was shooting a video, and then like it was like really bad raining. But then I was like, you know what, okay, I just want to get this video done, and then like that's how I conquered my fear of rain.
By shooting a music video.
Yeah,
because you really wanted to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you. It's all good, man. That's how we conquer shit. I mean, my boy is scared of heights, and that boy dangles off of fucking edges and shit.
Oh, like, what are you scared of? Like, is there anything you're scared of?
I mean, nothing really exactly.
You like spiders?
I mean, I don't fuck. Yeah, that's one thing, you know. I don't fuck with spiders. Like, spiders is just one thing that's just a no. And I mean, sometimes working outside in abandoned buildings isn't like the best thing.
Yeah, because of the black.
But I mean, I'm just like, fuck it. At that point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just like, I'll just kill you.
When you're in abandoned buildings, you like fear like, you know, like the police come or like axe murderers or like some shit like drug dealers or something.
Nah, drug dealers. I mean, I know drug dealers, and I don't think they're gonna pop up in abandoned buildings because I feel like that's more of a heat up for them. Like, you feel me?
I mean, like, you know, like you never know like where
like secret drug deals.
Yeah, like you never know where like they have their shit at, you know.
Nah, like I feel like the one thing I'm probably most cautious of when going in an abandoned building is just in case there's like a hobo, because you never know. People do like camp out, you feel me?
Yeah, especially
and it's
downtown.
Like, yeah, especially downtown, or like especially in like rural areas, like, you feel me? Like, you just never know. Yeah. So it's like, if there's no light in there and there's some nigga that's sleeping, and
you never know.
I won't even see the nigga there, you feel me?
Does that
like,
happen?
Nah, that's never happened ever, thank God. But like, it's every time I've gone to an abandoned building, it's always been super chill. Like, or like if there is a cop, like we're pretty aware that he's there, and we're pretty like, all right, like he's there, like don't go around this area because you know he's gonna like see, okay, there's fuckers in this fucking building. You feel me? Like I gotta go and that's it.
Has there ever been a situation where like you went to an abandoned building and then, or like a building that you weren't really supposed to be at, and then a cop, you know, like they stopped you and they're like, oh, did they get the footage?
I mean, I've been in situations where I've been caught by like sometimes like we'll sneak into like apartment buildings just to go into the rooftop. You feel me? And we've been caught by like apartment like security, and like they've been like, oh, like I don't know what he thought we were doing, but I think he thought that we were fucking with like the water or something.
Really?
Yeah, cause he saw me like look like taking a picture of like the outside, and I guess like the water tank was like to my right. You get me? But I was taking a picture to my left. So I guess he was like, hey, like, what are you doing? You get me? And I'm like, and at first I was like gonna turn around and I was gonna tell my boy like shut up, because like I had heard somebody like say something, but then as soon as I turned around I saw the guy there and I was like, oh shit, like the fuck. So I mean, that security guy made a big deal out of it. Like he made it seem like he was gonna call the cops, because he was like, oh, like I guess we look super young to him or some shit. Because he was there like, oh, like you guys are gonna learn today. Like you guys are gonna learn your lesson. Like blah blah blah. And then me and my friends were like, yo, bro, like we're just here taking pictures. Like we could show it to you. Like I don't give a fuck. Like there's nothing to hide. You get me? Yeah. And then he's like, nah. I'll just let the cops deal with you and blah 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 and all this other shit. So we go downstairs to like the apartment lobby, and then like, obviously, I didn't do shit. Like
the cops came for real?
No, the cops didn't even come. Like the guy was just like, "What were you guys doing for real?" And I was like, "Bro, we were taking pictures. Like we were just vibing. Like you got me. Like we were not there trying to jump off the building."
I feel like in a lot of situations, like even like the staff, they don't even know what to do.
Yeah, like they're just like they looked at us like, and they're like, "Wait, how'd you guys get up there?" And we're like, "Oh, we just went up the stairs." They're like, "You guys went up 63 flights of stairs?" And we did. Like, and I was like, "Yeah."
That shit doesn't hurt.
Nah, dude, that shit's killer. That shit's killer as fuck. Yeah, that shit will challenge your willpower to the max for sure.
Cause I'll be on the stairmaster for like 3 minutes and I'm like, I'm done.
Nah, bro, like we're doing that shit heavy for like an hour. We're probably like, yeah.
No, I can't imagine it. Well, no, you gotta have like strong ass legs.
Nah, bro, yeah. No, like my legs aren't really what's killer, cause you know me, I'm like a huge smoker, so it's like my smoker lungs are just like like I get all extra wheezy and shit. So it's like sometimes it sucks, and I'm like, and I slow them down because obviously I'm like the heavier smoker out of all of us. So it's just like
no, but it's funny cause like even though like some people smoke, like I have a friend Felix that he smokes cigarettes like all the time. But like when we play basketball, like he be playing for like 6 hours, and I'm there like I'm done like after like after I try to like make one shot. I'm like, I'll be done. It's like, yo, you didn't even smoke. I smoke cigarettes and I last longer than you. I'm like, yeah, but I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired. I feel you, dude. It's like that for some people, and it's not like that for others. Like I would die every time I go up the stairs, but I do it either way because I'm just like, man, fuck it. Like I want to get the pics, and it's like you don't get to see a lot of views like this every day. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like, why not go the extra little mile and like go a little breathless for a bit.
What are some like some good spots that you like to shoot at, like down here?
Honestly, it's just like it's the smallest spots that make the biggest difference. Really? Is what I've learned, because it's like
it doesn't have to be like super.
It doesn't have to be something like some people assume like, oh, you have to have like this huge location and it has to be so like
Vizcaya?
Yeah, like it has to be exactly like Vizcaya or some crazy abandoned building or some shit. Yeah, and it's like. With the pictures I took of like O Square yesterday, that like where I found that flower shit, that was like not even 5 minutes away from my house.
Really?
Yeah, and then it was like it was the perfect little like corner to just take like a natural like all natural vibes feel to like the pictures. You get me? Because like since the flowers are really like vibrant and stuff like that, and everything came out extra vibrant.
Because I saw the picture, I didn't like.
Cause like if you look at it, like you feel like, oh damn, like that must be like in some like big. It looks like a big area, but it's really not. It's literally just a little corner, and it's like it makes it look like more than what it is.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Cause you took this with iPhone?
Nah, dude, I took it with my actual camera.
Cause it like fit the whole thing like that.
No, but I mean I have to like minimize it when like because like it's the actual pictures, like my pictures are actually longer, but because of like the limitation of Instagram, like it makes it like a lot smaller. So it's just like you can't really see your whole picture. It's sad as it like it fucking sucks.
So you have to put them on like different like websites like Flickr.
Yeah, like but I don't really even have Flickr. I don't have anything else other than Instagram.
Flickr's like MySpace for like.
Like that's how I feel about it, because I remember Flickr coming out when I was like in high school. Not even like maybe even way further back than that, because I remember seeing like a bunch of my friends that were into photography and like taking film classes and shit. Like doing Flickr and telling me about Flickr, but I never ever done Flickr. like I thought about it and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. I might as well just make a website.
That's where you like have your like whole portfolio and everything.
Yeah, like I might as well just make a website. Like I don't have a website right now, but
like to get into it.
Like, because like I've been having like I've been trying to keep it really like low key with like with the
with pictures and everything.
At least with the sets I do for now, until like I have like a certain like content that I'm really like, okay, I want to put this.
Yeah.
You get me?
Not for you. What about like how'd you like get started into film? Like taking pictures and everything, like graphics.
I mean, graphics has always been there because I was always like, back in high school, I was always like a painter. I was never like a photographer.
You were into like drawing and stuff?
Yeah, I was a tagger. I was a bomber back in high school. I used to do straight up graffiti. Like everybody who knew me back in high school or whatever always knew that, oh, like this bitch did never carried a book bag. All she had was a black book and a marker, like all day, every day.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how I passed high school. To be honest, like I literally didn't take shit. Like.
Do you have like the cans and stuff with you?
Like I mean I have like old cans and stuff. Like I still have like a whole bunch of markers and stuff, and that's like something that I want to get back into. But like since photography is taking a lot of my time, it's just hard to.
Is it like taking time because of like the shoots, or is it because like you're learning stuff?
A little bit of both. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm trying to learn a lot more, as in like videography and filming and like music video wise, and you know I'm trying to learn more like in the videography sense, and also in like like the photography sense, but like more videography is what I'm like focused on right now. Because I want to work on more like music videos and stuff like that. You get me?
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, I go to shows and stuff, so it's
so
like.
So you meet like a lot of artists there. Too,
yeah, I mean, and you know me, and you always kick it at them shows anyway. So we always end up meeting people, or we always end up seeing some crazy shit. Like and that's what I love about shows. like
there's always, like, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know who's gonna pop up, who you're gonna meet, or like what connection you're gonna make. You feel me?
Sometimes I'd be lazy, but like, damn, that show's right now, but I don't really want to go.
Yeah, I feel you. Like sometimes it's just like, damn, I just got home, but the show starts at like 9. And I'm just like, fuck.
You just want to like kick it for a little bit, you know, just like.
Yeah, because it's just like, you know, after work and then after shooting and then you know more work and then.
I think the worst is when like your friends are like, yo, let's go now. I'm like, damn, I don't want to go now. I'll go later.
I don't want to go now.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you too.
Because then you be there like, because then like it's good. Like I feel like the best time is really like an hour, 2 hours. But then when you're there like 6 hours, you know, and just
straight, you're just like, it's just killer after a while. You're just like, man, like, it gets tiring, but it's dope. It's a dope like experience for sure.
What music do you like to listen to, like that you would like, you know, that got you into like wanting to do music videos?
Man, honestly, I'm into everything. Like it's not like even like I don't have a preference. Like just cause like I grew up listening to everything. Yeah. So I go from like hip hop to like house music, like in a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
You ever like make a dope ass house like music video?
I feel like I could. That shit would be dope as fuck. Like you know, do something different with it. Like other than basic shit.
With hip hop, it's like, cause since like it's mostly lyrics, you know, it's a lot easier. Cause like, you know, if they're saying like, oh, I went to like, I got like toothpaste, you know, brushing my teeth.
Yeah, and you could do like some skit of them like somewhere. Like,
yeah, he does like, you know, from them.
Yeah, brushing. Yeah.
But like with EDM and stuff, the house, it's like it's a lot more vague. So it's like, oh, when I touch your heart.
It is a lot like that. But also, it's like I know I've seen a lot of videos of like DJs that just don't even do like a concept to it. Yeah, they just do like shows.
Whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, like whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's why I was asking because like rap music, most of the time it's like it has to do with the song, but with EDM they just do whatever the fuck they want. Like,
yeah, basically, like I've seen a lot of music videos, and like I thought about it, and I was like, oh wow, like they really just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a bunch of clips they took from tour, and they were just like, hey, fuck it,
exactly,
like
because like everyone like going
yeah, and then
shit.
like you just see like slow mo of like like the beat raising and you get me, like everybody like going crazy, like just some typical shit.
Yeah, exactly. But you were saying about like like influences, like who you listen to and stuff.
Man, like I said, I listen to everybody. My biggest influence is Nas, for
Really?
sure.
Illmatic?
Yeah, Illmatic all day. Nas, Big L. Big L's where I got 7.Thirty from.
Oh really?
Yeah, cause I think in the song Economics? I forgot what the fuck the song was, but like it was like if you 7.30, that means you crazy, and then like he it's like he starts going like down like New York and like up north slang, like he starts like breaking it down.
Is that like an address or like a time?
No, it's more like a time. Like I like some people tell me it's like like obviously it means crazy, because like back in like well now in court, like when somebody says this dude's 7.30, that means this dude's crazy, like you get me, like it's kind of like a court term to say like this dude is like.
You feel like you're crazy?
I mean, a lot of people call me crazy just because like back in the day I used to do a lot of crazy shit. Like back with like tagging wise and like like art wise, like since I used to be a really big painter.
Yeah.
And like.
Do you take like a lot of like any like hallucinogenics?
I mean, I've tried acid, and acid definitely like helps the situation.
Really?
You feel me? But if there's anything that I take, it's just I smoke heavy. Like I just smoke heavy. Even when I shoot, like I like to smoke. Yeah, because it's just one of those things that like sometimes it'll click something in my mind that I'd be like, oh shit, like I didn't see that.
Yeah,
like,
you haven't thought of that.
Yeah, or like maybe I feel like I'm an overthinker, and sometimes like my thoughts will like overlap, so I just won't slow down enough to process.
But doesn't acid like make you like think even more?
Yeah, it does. That's a good thing and a bad thing. But then like again, it just depends on like your state of mind at the time as well. Because like some people would tell me like, oh, they've had the best trip, and then other people tell me they've had the worst.
Yeah.
Like because overthinking, or like some people are like, oh, I thought about everything and it was amazing. Like you get me, like some people, it just depends on the person. Like. I mean, I liked it. The first time I tried acid, I was with it. I was like, shit.
You're doing a lot?
No, I did half. My first time I did half. I was responsible.
No, I mean, were you doing a lot after? Like consistently?
Nah, I don't do acid consistently. I do it really inconsistently. Like I'll do it like every 6 months.
Like just whenever you're like, let me do acid. Like
yeah, or like sometimes like my friends, like one of my friends brought it up the other day. She's like, yo, we haven't done it in a while, and I'm like, yo, what? She's like, acid, and I'm like, dude, you're so right. Like we haven't tripped in like I haven't tripped in like 2-3 years. Like it's been like a hot minute. Like I've smoked like heavy, but I haven't tripped like
What like happened? Like what's your like craziest like trip?
Man, I don't really have a crazy trip. My trips were super chill. Like
even on weed.
Even on weed. Like when people tell me that they freak out and they have to go to the hospital and they have a heart attack, that shit makes me laugh. Like I shouldn't, cause people like go through it and it's just like a real thing. But I just think that shit's funny as fuck. Like I'm just like, yo,
weed is just like I feel like it's just there. It's just a thing to make just mellow you out.
Yeah, exactly. And like that's how I feel about it. Like it just mellows you out and like just keeps you vibing. Like you get me?
Cause I can understand acid is a lot stronger, but like weed is just like.
Yeah, acid's a lot stronger. Like you would assume acid would have somebody like bouncing off the walls, but again, it just depends like on the person. Like look, like whoever took smoked weed and obviously was tripping balls and had to go to the hospital, obviously cannot take acid. You get me? Like imagine if they take acid, even a half. They're
gonna be 7.30.
Yo, yeah, they're gonna be 7.30 for real. Like the shit's gonna be like tough. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you just can't. It's a drastic change.
Do you feel like you get you're productive when you are high, or do you feel like it makes you unproductive?
I feel like I'm a really productive stoner, cause it's like I'll smoke and then be editing at the same time, or like I'm always smoking and doing something at the same time.
Yeah.
Or like the rare times I'm just like, okay, like I'm just chilling and smoking with my friends is like my downtime when I'm not shooting and I'm not doing anything. Like,
I always find that the people who like film and smoke are always so much more productive than rappers that smoke. Because rappers that smoke don't want to do shit.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yeah, but then like people that do videos and photography, they smoke, but they should get shit done. Like they're not like, oh, let me go to the gas station, first let me smoke, you know. They're not usually like that. They smoke and then they get their shit done.
I've noticed that too. Yeah. I noticed that, and you're right because there's a lot of like rappers that like will like just smoke all day and then just be like and like probably make one song and say that they're productive.
Not even like in a day, like probably like
in like a week. Yeah, and then they'll be like, oh, like I'm grinding, like you feel me, and you're just like you're grinding, like I know.
Because they just be in the studio like smoking, just
exactly. Like I know, like when I see that shit, I'm like, man, you ain't grinding. I know this dude that just dropped like 3 songs yesterday. Like what you mean? Like
right?
like what do you mean you grinding right now?
Not like because they be like freestyling high and they're like, oh, I'm doing shit. Like, you're not really doing shit. Like, if you're recording it, maybe, but like if you're just freestyling in front of your boys and you're smoking, that's not really grinding.
Yeah, you're not really. I mean, you're showing off your talent, but I mean, that's all you're doing.
Yeah,
like you
5 people, you could like be doing that in front of 5 million people.
Yeah, instead of fucking being lazy a little bit. Like, you feel me?
That's just one thing I hate about like the rapping, like rappers and stuff, because like they're just so unproductive and they always want to smoke, but like. That's why I like, gearing more towards the photographers and the videographers because they do like to get shit done even though they smoke.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, I just feel like maybe with like rappers and like the videographers and photographers, like smoking wise, I just feel like maybe we have more shit to get done in order, you get me? Like, and like they just have to worry about their verses and like, and their beats and like how they present themselves, you get me? And like, if you think about it, that's really like a lot of self-absolvedness. Like you gotta be really involved with your absorbed, self-absorbed with yourself. You get me? Just at least a little bit. You get me?
I mean, because as rappers, there's still a lot of things to get done. You still gotta consistently be writing. So
that's what I'm saying. Like you have to consistently like be posting about you. Yeah. Like you get me? Like you have to be really like at least somewhat into yourself. You get me? Exactly. Like even if you don't, you have to like pretend, like you get me, like even if it's a little bit, like it's just the way it is. Like,
do you how's your circle? Like, do you like what kind of people do you like hang around with? Like, you don't really mind like anyone?
I mean, I'm a pretty chill person. Like I feel like I get along with just about anybody. Like as long as you don't come with no bullshit, and you don't come with no like fuck shit, we're good. You get me? Like like you come with some real shit, like I'm gonna come at you with some real shit back. Like I've had people like come like see me at like certain places, like, oh, you're so and so. Well, or like there was like some chick like, well, I didn't like this picture, but I really like this picture, and I'm like, yo, thank you, like I appreciate that. Like I'd rather you tell me like, all right, like this is what I need to do more, and this is what I need to do. The
constructive criticism.
Yeah,
like, yo, you need to stop doing that because you fucking suck. And shit
exactly. Like it's like there's being a dick, and then there's being like construction criticism.
Like, you're actually trying to help.
Yeah, exactly. Like and I'm always with it. I have a rough ass skin, so I'd rather people tell me, hey, yo, like you should do more of this or do more of that. You feel me? Like at least to like, okay, maybe I should go one more, maybe I should do like switch it up, or you feel me? Like it just opens your mind a little bit. Like some people get a little butthurt, but I'm chill. Like I'm really cool.
A lot of people can be really mean, especially like in the comments and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people like.
Yeah, I know. People are assholes, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta laugh about that shit. Like some people are just gonna be assholes to be assholes at the end of the day.
I feel like I'm used to it because I have a lot of videos that get a lot of hate, and I be on Twitter all day.
Dude, so, I bet Chicken Tender Sub got like a bunch of shit, right?
It's funny because
like you probably got a bunch of good and bad.
No, at first I got a lot of bad. They're like, yo, why you made this song? This song's fucking stupid. But now it's at 100,000 on SoundCloud. So
damn, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, but people are like, yo, I fuck with Chicken Tender Sub. Yo, a good shit. Yo.
Yeah, like I be seeing people like telling you like, hey, this boy and his Chicken Tender Subs. I'm like, oh man, look at Nick, his song popping now.
No, but like they was hating on me when it had like no plays.
Bro, but I feel like they were hating on Soulja Boy at one point. Like, you feel me? Like, in the beginning.
I feel like they're always hating.
Yeah, exactly. People are always gonna hate on some shit. Like,
yeah.
As long as you got your own thing, that's all that matters. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it works for you. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck whatever negativity anybody else say.
Yeah. How do you feel like your style of photography and videos like changes from like other people's or like designs?
I feel like my style of photography and like and whatnot, it's just really raw.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try not to edit, like put heavy edit on any of my photos. Like
mm-hmm.
I try to keep it as natural as possible.
One thing I noticed is that you make yours like grainy.
Yeah.
But like you know like even like it's not like one of those like oh damn it's low light grainy.
Yeah.
It's like an effect kind of grainy. So I noticed that's like you know you're a lot different than other.
Yeah, and that's like I feel like I like me when I do that. Mm-hmm. Like I try to balance out like the graininess with like how clean the picture is. You know what I mean? Because then it's like with some points, you'll notice that with some people like now I'm starting to notice a lot of people are putting like a lot of like grainy, like putting like grainy shit on high quality stuff. Like on high.
I've been seeing that, but because I see you doing it like you know since you were starting.
Yeah, since we were like way back like in the day. You feel me?
But now I see it like a lot
more. Yeah, like and I started noticing that and I was like, well, I mean. I laugh about everything, so I'm just like, man, it's all good. Like, as long as, like, people are seeing my shit, that's all I care about.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Like, as long as people recognize good work.
I think the worst thing is, like, you know, like, when you've been doing something and then all of a sudden that shit becomes popular and then they're like, yo, you're just doing it because it's popular now.
Yeah, you're just doing it because it's popping. Like, you feel me? Like, I mean, I got inspired by the graininess by a photographer named, like her, like, Instagram name is, like, @Bryalissa. Uh-huh. And she's Bryson Tiller's actual photographer.
Oh, really?
She's amazing. Like when I saw her photography, I was like, yo, like this chick is where it's at right now. She had like the whole grainy. Yeah, she had like the whole grainy thing, but like her pictures were like obviously like extra high def, and you were just like, yo, like this shit looks like legit. Yeah. Like it gives you like that like vintage but like new like school modern feel to it. You get me? Because it's so clean. You know what I mean? Course. So then you're just like, yo, this is dope. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
So I remember seeing it and I was like, yo, I'm gonna like incorporate that somehow. Like I'm gonna like twist it to my own style.
Yeah, so, like you're just like influenced by it, but you're not like copying it.
Yeah, I'm very like she's definitely one of those people that really like influenced me a lot.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like a for like reference.
Yeah, like a reference, and like she's definitely one of those people that I would love to work with for sure. Like,
what other like photographers you like? Or videographers.
Actually, your boy that you interviewed,
which one?
That he's like, I don't know his name.
GFX kid?
Yeah. He's like I followed him for a hot minute, and I've always fucked with it, like his work, especially his videos. Videos are super on point.
Yeah, not
like that boy. Like I give him extra props. Like I remember seeing his videos, and I'm like, yo, this boy's sick. Like, and then I saw him with DJ Paul, and I was like, yo, this boy working with DJ Paul. Like, you know,
he's come a long way.
Yeah, he's come a long ass way. That's why I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, yesterday he was like behind the scenes with Cardi and Gucci and.
Yeah, I peeped that. I was like, yo, that's what's up. Like that's what's up.
His graphics works are really good too. Like,
I
really fuck with his graphics.
I fuck with him heavy too. That's why I was like, every chance I get, I'm like, yo, bro, this shit's dope. Like, you know, sometimes you just gotta let people know like what it is, because sometimes like the really good artists don't get as much like exposure as like probably like whatever the fuck people are doing nowadays.
Do you think that like photographers and videographers could like work together? Like, how do you think that they can like collaborate?
They definitely can. I mean, like some people are stronger videographers than they are photographers, and like and you know, whichever way around.
Because I know like in this industry, there's a lot of competition because a lot of people want to be photographers, a lot of people want to be models, a lot of people want to be, you know, taking videos and stuff. You know.
I feel you, and like, but I also feel like in this industry, like one way or another, you recognize like real photography and like real models. You get me?
Yeah.
Like there's Instagram models and there's models that you're like, okay, like.
How do you tell the difference? Like, what do you consider the difference?
I mean, right now, like for me, an Instagram model is like maybe somebody that like probably like thinks they're like a complete public figure and like probably
it says public figure in it.
Yeah, like you get me, like and it's like you know, I get that, and you probably have every like ability to model, you feel me, but it's like, you know, sometimes like some people want to take advantage of that. You get me? Like in a way, like I don't know how I could put this. Like, take advantage in a way, like, oh, like, I'm really pretty, and, like, I'm very photogenic, and, like, I have, like, 14K followers, and I'm a public figure. So I'm going to charge you just to, like,
to
take pictures of me. You know what I mean? So then I'm just like, well, for that, I might as well just work with an agency. You know what I mean? And then get more professional pictures and not have to deal with all the back and forth and like all the unnecessary
like flakiness.
Flakiness, or you know, with agencies it's more legit. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, you know, an easy exchange. Like, you know, you're there to work, she's there to work, and it's more like, hey, like, fun and like chill. You got me? Like, instead of like.
But do you feel like with an agency it's like it's less creative, like, because there's like more, you know?
I feel like it just depends. Like, it could be. It just depends on you as a person. You get me? Like, it could be as creative as you want it to be, or as creative as your creativity will allow you to be.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I could give you an iPhone, and the iPhone could have nothing on it, but what are you gonna do to make it look creative?
Yeah.
You get me? Like, what are you gonna do to make it look different, or make it, you know, make it look better than what it is, or
like
attract me?
Like on the outside, or like in the
inside? Like whatever, product presentation. You get me?
Yeah.
Like in product presentation, you know, sometimes it's just easy inspiration, and some people like probably won't see it like that. You get me? And they'll be like, oh, it's just a job. But it could be just a job, but sometimes you gotta see it for more than what it is. You get me?
Yeah.
Like I said, it just depends on your creativity and how far, like, you're willing to, like, really take it with, like, agency jobs and, like, serious jobs as well. Like, you know, while incorporating whatever the company or your client wants. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like.
Because everyone's, like, they're not going to have the same vision as you.
Yeah, of course. Nobody's ever going to have the same vision. You get me? But you could always do something that is pretty close to what they want and you see. You get me?
I feel like, especially, like, when it comes to videos, like, that's when you, like, you know, like, that's when your patience is like tested the most, because like you do something that you think is like super dope. You're like, yo, I fuck with this, like, this shit looks so good, but then someone's like, no, I don't like it, do it more simple, you know?
Yeah, I get you. I totally get you on that.
Yeah, and they just like, you know, because they just want it to be like, you know, like a certain way, but it's like, you know, you can make it like so much better, but then just like, nah.
Yeah, I get you. Like, you can make it way better than what you're like suggesting right now. Yeah, I get you. And there's some people that are like just stuck on their vision. You get me?
Yeah.
And then like you can't really blame them for that, because it's like I'm that type of person too. You get me? It's like if something's mine and if it's a song and it's mine, I would want like it to be exactly how I envisioned.
That's always what happens when you work with people. Like, not everyone's gonna agree with you, and you're not gonna like what everyone else likes either.
No, yeah, and all it is just about being open-minded. Yeah. You get me? Because it's like, if you go into a situation, you're like, all right, I already have my idea for this song. Whatever this dude says is irrelevant. Your guys aren't gonna get anywhere. Yeah, you get me? Because then it's like, you already made up your mind that you already know what the fuck you want to do with his song.
The only thing about that is that sometimes it is like convenient, because if you don't really want to do so much work, like if you don't like their song and they give you like everything they want to do, you're like, all right, you know, whatever. Like, I don't really have to do that much work. So
yeah, of course. But then again, that's like the amount of work you want to put into it. You get me? Like, if you don't like their song and, like, you just aren't with, like, putting that amount of work in because you don't fuck with the music, then it's just, like, okay, that's just because you don't fuck with the music, you get me? But they probably have a following that fucks with the music. Yeah. Or, like, maybe that one guy, that one big shot that fucks with the music. You know what I mean? Because it happens, you get me?
There's this guy I knew, his name was, have you heard of Chris Cadaver? He does, like, stray rats and stuff.
I've heard of him.
Because, like, I wanted him to do one of my music videos, but he said he doesn't do it anymore because, like, he stopped doing it because he didn't like people's music, and it was, like, bothering him.
Well, you see, to some people, it really bothers them. You get me? Yeah. Like, to some people, it's just like, bro, like, this is shit. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Yeah. You get me? But then again, like, that's your music taste. You get me? And if you really don't believe in that, or if you just don't want to have like an open business, then that's on you. Yeah. You get me?
Because you're like too picky, and you're not gonna get it. Like,
not even picky, but it's like, you know, once you know what you like, you know what you like. You feel me? Like you can't. It's hard to change somebody's mind when, you know, like I'm not a huge fan of what's it, Waka Flocka. You know what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of Waka Flocka. You get me? Yeah. But if he tells me, hey, dude, like, let's do a video or whatever, I'll be like, bro, like, I really don't fuck with your music. I tell him straight up, I really don't fuck with your music. But, I mean, fuck it, let's work. What you got in mind?
I think I would make a fire Waka Flocka.
You got me? Like, I feel like, hey, you know, it's Waka Flocka. Like, you know, this dude got, like, some serious stuff, like, going on. Like, you feel me?
But he does EDM now, so you can do whatever you want.
There you go. Exactly, there you go. It would work out perfect. Like, yo, he should holler at me. Like, he should definitely holler at me. Well, we'll kick it and just smoke heavy.
GFX kid always told me, like, you know, like a lot of people, they like when he's editing their videos, they're like, no, I don't like it. No, I don't like this. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. So he's like, yeah, if you don't like the stuff I do, then why don't you just edit it yourself?
And he's completely right. And like, you know what? That's how I feel about people who ask me for the unedited pictures. Like, if we're homies and you're asking me for the unedited picture, and like O Square, like, she asked me for unedited pictures, but me and her go way back, and she's always asked me for unedited pictures, and I give her both edited and unedited because she fucks with both. You get me? So, like, with her, I usually don't really have a problem because I know she's not like tainting what I'm doing. You get me? But with other people, like, I'll send them the edit, and then I'll see them post it on Instagram. Dude, they'll put an Instagram filter on top of my edit.
Really?
Yeah. Like, and I'll be like, dude, like, what's the point of me taking the picture or me even editing it if you're just gonna
taking your time? That's
your time. Like exactly. Like, you made me waste my time, and then it's like you're presenting my photo, like my photography, my artwork as something that it's not.
It's not even just that. It's just like, you know, like your personality that goes into it.
Exactly. Like all that goes into it. Like, you're not really showcasing what my work is. You feel me? And it's like there's some people that have like probably a good decent following and like will probably like add like a fucking Instagram filter, and I'm like, why? If you have a photographer that already edited for you, already did everything, and you just gotta post it. Like, you get me? And I ask people, I'm like, what is your style of, like, you know, like, what's the type of pictures that you're, like, envisioning in your mind? Because I like to work with people. Like, I like to see what people have in their mind. I like to see ideas, because sometimes people think of things that I don't think of. Yeah. You get me? So it's like, you just don't know. So I like to ask people, like, okay, do you like black and white specifically, or do you want only color, or you know, or like I'll work with you. You get me? Yeah. Because obviously, like, you're in the picture. Like, I wouldn't want you to be in a picture that you're like, I just don't like this edit. Yeah. You get me?
Like, if they don't like it, they'll probably ask you, like, oh, let's shoot it again. You know,
exactly.
More time.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd rather do it that way, so that way the next time, if there is a next time we shoot, I have the style that you like. Yeah. You get me? Like, I have that little taste of who you are in your pictures. You get me? Yeah. So that way it's like, all right, we never have to worry about this back and forth again, or like you having to ask me for like the unedited pictures.
I feel that way about vlogs, like, because there's like some people that they pay other people to edit their vlogs for them, and like a lot of people, they say like, oh, why is someone else editing your life? You know?
It's true.
Yeah, but then they say, like, you know, if you do it enough times, like, of course at the beginning it's gonna be a little bumpy, but as they like learn more and more what your editing style is, then they're gonna, you know, they'll be able to do it like, every time.
But I also agree with that though. Like if you're vlogging your life, why would you want somebody else to edit it when there's probably things there that probably like, that you would want. And that you would probably be like, hey, this is kind of funny. You know what I mean? And then maybe that person doesn't think it's funny. Yeah. You know, maybe that person thinks, oh, man, this is fucking stupid. You get me? Like, because you just never know. People think differently.
That's why everyone was like, you know, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? But
because people think differently than each other. You get me?
But he said that it's because, like, that I was going to say something that reminded me of a funny story. Like, he's, you know, like, he said that it's because, you know, fuck, I forgot. He said
boy.
He said that it's because, like, you know, like a lot of YouTubers, they get burnt out because they do the filming, and then like it takes so long to edit it. So like he just sends it over to someone to edit it, and he edits it, then he sends it. He's able to drop something every day. But like if a YouTuber is like trying to vlog, because I vlog, so it's like hard, you know. Yeah, I know how hard it is. So like I would vlog like probably 2 days straight, and then like the next days I wouldn't. So it's not consistent like at all. But like if you have someone else doing it for you, then
then like you feel like you could be more consistent, you could drop more like work. But then I feel like like the thing about like videos and stuff is like the best thing you can do is sometimes give it time. You get me? Because sometimes dropping content after content after content after content is like kind of overwhelming to some people, because then it's like, damn, it's like it'll be like hard to catch up. You get me? So then it's like you know, like that's why some people, or like you ever notice how like TV shows do like weekly episodes or like or shit like that, because it's like they want you to like wait and be like, oh shit, like this is like this is coming next week. You get me?
But I feel like that's like the older kind, because like nowadays like the internet's so oversaturated, there's so much content, you have to like compete with everyone. That's why I drop like an interview like every single day.
No, I feel you, and I totally get that. Like I know why you I seen your interviews and all. I like your interviews. I fuck with it. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
I remember I saw like when Chris started telling me about it, I was like, oh shit. I was like, look at Nick. And I was like, well, you were always doing interviews, but now you're doing it more like, you know,
like
profesh. You know what I mean? Like, so that's legit. You feel me? And like little by little, you get there. But like I feel like with certain, like with interview wise, like with stuff like this, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, like with like your everyday vlog, since it's kind of like more of an adventure.
Yeah.
You get me? Like you could probably like make it pretty long enough to like give people a good like 40 minutes or maybe an hour or whatever to like watch, and then like, okay, 2-3 days later, bloop, you know what I mean? Like drop another one.
That's true.
Because it's like with YouTube, you're not really limited on time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like with videos, you're really not limited on time, and that's what people seem to forget sometimes.
I feel like that's crazy, because I have like probably over like 200 hours on YouTube right now, and like on SoundCloud, I have to pay $15 every month just to get like three more.
For real?
Yeah, I think that's so crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because like SoundCloud is just the audio, but like on YouTube it's like the video and the audio. Plus I have like 200 something plus hours.
Shit. But at least they're like, wait, whatever. At least they're not charging you. Like at least they're not charging you.
Yeah, I'm like hoping right now, like cross my fingers.
Nah, you're good. But nah, like I feel like your interviews, like the way you're going about it is good. Like, but like I'm saying, like vlogging wise, like when it comes to adventures, like I definitely feel like it should be something that should be like extended, at least in my opinion. Just because it'll be like, oh shit, like what's coming up? What's coming up in 3 days? You get me? Like 2 days.
Because I always wanted, like I was like, you know, just did like, this is what I did today, drop. This is what I did the next day, drop.
Yeah, I feel you. And then drop. I feel you.
Do you plan on doing like anything like that, like starting a YouTube channel or like about you?
I mean, maybe not. Like I was debating it, and I even probably posted on Instagram that I was gonna do like a vlog soon. But I'm still like back and forth about it, just because of that very reason. You get me? Like if I do like start like doing YouTube videos, it'll be like pretty decent amount of footage, you know what I mean? And then it'll be really like raw, like, cause I like my stuff to be like a lot of raw and uncut, like really real.
Like, not edited.
Like music videos are alright, like, you know, obviously you have to have like
unless
effects.
That's what you're going for.
Yeah, like you like with music videos you have to have effects, but like with my stuff, like with my personal stuff, like I like more the documentary side of stuff.
Yeah,
you get me?
like interviews. Stuff.
Yeah, like interviews.
It's also a lot easier, cause like I make like Pokemon videos, like animation videos and stuff. Like those shits would like take me like a whole week.
Hell yeah, dude! Like I bet like I saw the amount of animation you put in those videos.
Yeah.
Like that shit looks serious.
Yeah, it was taking like, cause I didn't like them. Like I stopped doing them as much because I saw myself like actually like downgrading from them. Cause like the first ones I did were like a lot better, like with the animation and stuff. But then I got lazy because I was like, damn, I gotta drop one every week. Fuck.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I was like getting burnt out. So then like, yeah, so like it would take me like a week to like edit a 2-minute video. But then like with the interviews, it's like an hour-long video. It takes me like 5 minutes, and like I just put it up.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's like it's so crazy, like the two differences.
Yeah, like it's just like it's just because with the music videos you just kind of have to tell a story in like a minute or two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's
you gotta,
like
sync their mouths and stuff.
That's the annoying part.
Yeah.
That's the annoying part. But I mean, I just feel like it's just like fuck it.
Do you feel like it's annoying when like rappers don't remember their lyrics?
Very. Very, because then it's just like
you gotta start over.
Like it's like I gotta start over, and it's like if you don't know it, how the fuck am I supposed to know it? Like you feel me? Like how the fuck can I help you? like you
can't do
me?
it for them.
You don't know your own song, bro. Like for real, like what kind of artist don't know his own song, son?
No, sometimes like, cause I used to perform like in like this place, and I would always like forget my lyrics.
But like, what is it? Was it like stage fright, or is it just
I think yeah.
It was more like
yeah,
because you're just like, bro, like people are gonna hear it, and
yeah. My girlfriend was like, how do you forget? How do you not know your own lyrics? You wrote them.
You're like, man, baby, I swear, you just don't understand. You're not up there, man.
Yeah, like, sometimes you just want to be like, cause like when you're doing it, you're just like, damn, I just want to do it for you. Like, I know the lyrics.
Yeah.
I've been hearing the song 20 times today, and you still don't know it. Like, let me just do it.
She's like, I'll do it for you. Hey, that's a real one. If she said she's gonna get up there and do it for you,
right?
Shit. For real.
I was recording one time with my boy Jerry and Fredo, and like my boy Jerry was like, he was trying to say this line, but he couldn't. And then my friend Fredo was like, yo, let me do it for you. And they were like, yo, how the fuck are you gonna do it?
Yeah, like how you gonna do it on his own song?
Their voices like nowhere near it.
Like the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody ever sounds the same. First off, like.
Yeah.
Hell nah, I feel you. Though.
Yeah. Do you have like any advice or anything that you would like to give like someone starting out with? Oh, what equipment do you use? Like what kind of camera do you like to use?
Man, you'd be surprised. I have a Nikon D3100. I have like an old model. Like my baby.
It still gets like really good pics.
Yeah, like that's all I shoot with. Like people see my camera and they're like, for real, you shoot with that? And I'm like, hey, but you would have never thought, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So imagine what I can do with like
a Sony A7S.
Yeah, like imagine what I could do with like a Sony or with like a Canon.
Yeah.
I know more like a Canon 5D or something. I'll be killing it right now. You get me? Like if I had like I feel like if my camera was a little more upgraded and a little more up there, I feel like I definitely.
You feel like you're a nerd with like the camera stuff? Like you go in on it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Def. Even when I'm not shooting, I'm talking about shooting. That's
good.
That's literally how it always is. And it's like now, slowly but surely, a lot more people are hitting me up. So it's like every day I'm getting people like, oh, like, yo, let's shoot today, or yo, let's shoot this week, or yo, let's shoot tomorrow, or yo, let's do this, I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. Like little by little, shit's really starting to pop off. So.
What about like some movies that you like to watch that like influence you?
Godfather, The Godfather. I fuck with The Godfather heavy.
I only see parodies, like like Family Guy or whatever. Like,
nah, like I watch like old school ass movies, like for a lot of French movies. French movies definitely
like
inspire.
The film noirs.
Yeah, film what? Film noirs.
Those
yeah,
black and white.
Yeah, black and white films. Yeah, those are those. But that's stuff that I grew up like watching. You feel me?
Like your parents watch that, and then you just like watch it with them.
Yeah, like me and my mom used to watch like old black and white movies together. So like mom put me on from like a kid. You get me?
The only black and white show I watched was like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, like Twilight Zone. I used to watch the old school Monsters. Like was it?
Addams Family.
Yeah, like, but they called it the Monsters. Like, yeah, like I don't know what type of shit, but it was like old as fuck in black and white. Like, a whole bunch of old shit. Like French movies are definitely like my favorite. Oh, and Tarantino movies.
Oh yeah.
Tarantino movies are where my heart is at, man.
Like Kill Bill and like
what
is it? Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Pulp Fiction. Was it?
Have you seen Django?
Yes, I've seen Django like a bunch of times.
That's my favorite movie.
There was one of 13. Was it
the Hateful Eight?
Yeah, there we go. The Hateful Eight. That shit right there was good.
I know. I like the film of it, but it was so boring.
Nah, it's just because like it's like you have to like just catch on to stuff, man.
Nah, it was just so much talking. Like it was talking for like 3 hours, and then at the end there was like finally something happened.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Tarantino films. They always go off like on a rant about something like that has to do with life, and then like you're just like, holy shit, this nigga's talking for a hot ass minute right now.
Nah, I feel like Django was a little better because Django. Like,
Django was like a bunch of action. Though.
Yeah, that's
like
I think that's why I liked it.
Yeah, because Django was like nonstop, but like they had like their moments where they were like, going off about some shit.
Oh yeah.
Like then whatever.
Because they're like they're just like making everything so that at the end everything comes together.
Yeah. Okay. Like see, like if I was ever to do like film, like it would probably be like some Tarantino shit.
Like a lot of blood.
Yeah, a lot of blood, a lot of like dramatic shit.
Like saying nigger.
Right.
Cause he
loves that shit. I don't know why the fuck, but I mean that's something I would not do. Like, it's something that would not be. Nuh-uh. I'm good.
What about like TV shows? Like that you grew up watching, like a lot. Like did you watch any like '90s Nick and like '90s cartoons?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I feel like we all did like Hey Arnold, like fucking Cat Dog. Was it
Rugrats?
Courage the Cowardly Dog was my shit.
Oh really?
That nigga was my shit.
You never scared of it?
What? Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
I mean, I always thought, like, at first it was creepy because, like, I was like, man, they're in the middle of nowhere. You feel me? And then this dog is just there, like, seeing all this
there was some scary
shit.
monsters that, like, because, like, it would always come on at night, like, right before I went to bed. So, like I would see some of the scary monsters. Because they would, like, have, like, some creepy-ass shit. I'm like, because it's not even scary. It's just, like,
it's just creepy. Like, you're just like, bro, like, for real?
Because you're not scared when you're watching it, but, like, when you go to bed and, like, you know, you, like, see, like, oh, you know, like, what's behind the couch or some shit, you know? Like, just hiding in the dark.
You're just like, bro, this shit right here is not with it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you, dude. Nah, I fuck with a bunch of old school cartoons.
Like, what about, like, any TV shows or, like, anything like that? Or do you don't watch a lot of TV?
Honestly, as a kid, I really didn't watch a lot of TV. I would paint a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would, like, if the TV was on, it would just be on and be on.
Yeah,
and then I would just be, like, painting and painting.
What do you like to paint?
Man, I like to paint anything. I'm a portrait artist all around.
Also, you're, like, painting a lot of people?
Yeah, I paint people. I paint like, places. I'm really good at, like, tagging and shit like that. Like,
I was going to ask you on time questions. Like, where are, like, some places that you tagged? Like, you were going to bridges or, like, walls?
Bridges, walls. I used to tag a lot in school. That's what got me expelled. It's one of the many reasons I got expelled.
Did you do murals, like in Winwood?
Yeah, like not in Winwood, but I know a bunch of people, like a bunch of my old like people I used to like go to high school with that like be posted up there like. Oh yeah,
no, I meant to say like if you plan on doing it in the future.
Yeah, I would love to. Honestly, that's something I would definitely love.
Because I had a friend. He got paid $100,000 to paint a mural in Winwood.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes they pay you good ass money for that shit, dude. And the murals don't come down until like. Sometimes they like reboot it and like you'll see like new ones here and there. You get me?
Yeah.
But
that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. But then again, the amount of money that you need for like paint and everything, like it evens out. Like you feel me?
I hope not.
Like I hope they keep the whole 100,000 because for real, that's a lot of money. But shit, that paint.
But he was a successful artist. Like he did like Mercedes. He sold the painting of like who was that, Marilyn Monroe to LeBron.
Oh,
sold it for like $11,000 to LeBron.
Shit.
That's what inspired me to do art. That's why I like paint every day. I like draw every day.
Nah, I always painted. I could paint anything that I can see. I could basically sketch.
Yeah. How important is like the money to like everything?
Honestly, a lot of my shit, like you could ask anybody that I work with. A lot of shit I do is free.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of shit I do is free just because it's like, yo, I'm just trying to get known. You feel me? Because then it's like, I see a lot of people that maybe got published in like 1 or 2 magazines, and then they're like trying to charge you like 150 for like an hour, or like 100 and something for like, or like 200 or something for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
you don't even know who they are.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like you're good, but you're like,
you know, like where the $150
and then either way, like I'm pretty sure this person doesn't want to waste 100 and something, 200 and something dollars unless they're like legit an actor or rapping really or or they really need it.
Or
you get me?
Yeah, or they can like do some like crazy shit.
Exactly my point. Like, and then like the chances that you get a lot of people like that are like sometimes it's rare. Like you get me? Like some people are willing to pay it just to say, oh yeah, I got pictures for whatever, but then some people are like, no. You get me?
Yeah.
And then with a lot of people I work with, they're a lot of artists. You feel me? So I'm the type of person like, yo, like if you help me, I help you. Help promote me, I'll help promote you. Yeah. You feel me? Like I got you, you got me. Like as long as we have that understanding, we're good. And for the most part, a lot of artists are good about it. Like
pictures and everything.
Yeah, like they'll tag me on pictures, or even if we're out at an event or some shit, they'll be like, hey yo, like on the real, don't even worry about anything. Like like whatever, weed, drinks, like I got you. Like just don't even worry about it. Like you know what I mean? Like with my Dragon Boys, like they every time we go out, they always hook me up. You feel me? Because it's like
that's
they know I would
never. That's how I learned about you, because I was always seeing. I was like, damn, how are they getting these good ass pictures? And like I would always see them tag you. So they're really good about that.
Yeah, they're always really good about that. Like I appreciate them heavy because they're always good about giving me my credit, and like always good about seeing like if we're out, if I'm doing good or whatever.
Yeah, like how they introduced us together.
Yeah. Like they're really like, they're really good dudes, and like I really hope they pop off on some real shit. Like just a little bit, you feel me? I feel like maybe a little bit, and they'll start getting their momentum again.
How do you feel about like the whole like Miami music scene in general?
I feel like
art scene and
I feel like the art scene has really taken off compared to what it was. Because I feel like when I was a kid, it was nowhere near like
this.
this.
There wasn't like all the art balls on like Winwood and everything.
Yeah, like I feel like Winwood wasn't much of a big deal. You get me? Like I feel like
it was just another spot downtown.
Yeah, it was just another spot downtown, and
no, like everyone goes there like every night.
Yeah, now Winwood's like that spot. Like to like, I feel like Winwood is like you know how New York has like their stand-up poetry and like their like all that stuff like within the city.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we have here now. You get me? Like you know how like John Basquiat had that art scene back like in New York and shit. I feel like that's exactly what's happening here.
But do you think artists like that, you know, visual artists are like getting their recognition? Like how, like, you know, how
I feel like yes and no, because I feel like a lot of visual artists get fucked over because it's, you know, again, it's visual art. You know what I mean? Like there's not much you can do when people either copy something exactly from what you did and change 3 things, like, you know, like how copyright law tells you to. You get me? And then you're just like, fuck, I can't do anything. You know, like there's not much you can do.
Because I don't see any famous artists like how they're. Because I mean, I see them on Instagram. They're working.
Yeah, like I see, like I see a lot of like a lot of like painters, like artist wise, like coming up slowly but surely. But I feel like maybe in another year or 2, we're gonna start seeing a lot more like artists coming up. Like okay, like this, like we could actually say like art is one of those things that people could actually go and be like, oh.
Yeah, because I would want to see like an artist get that same amount of fame that like a rapper does, or like
like Basquiat. Like Basquiat was just as, I feel like back in the day, Basquiat was just as famous as any like recording artist that was out.
I think he's more popular nowadays than he was
now
before.
Now and then, but not like now, and obviously like, you know, with, you know, time and whatever, like, you know, some stuff like, you know, kind of like dies out, but obviously with art coming back, he's a big like, even in photography, he's a big influence. You get me? Because it's just like he lived his life very like
by doing what he loved.
You get me? Like
being himself.
Yeah, being himself all the time. And yeah, like, you know, sometimes like that comes with like a double-edged sword where people like, you know, like to take extracurricular drugs. You feel me? Like, but it just be like that sometimes, and it's just the life of an artist. I feel like any artist could tell you like. Did
anyone ever tell you like you can't be an artist until like you're dead, unless you're dead?
Yeah, my mom used to tell me.
My mom told me that all the time.
My mom used to tell me that. Mom encouraged me to be an artist, but then she was also like really worried, because then she was like, oh, like if she's an artist, then what does that really leave like room for anything else? Like you get me? Like if she's an artist, like I don't see a lot of artists living in penthouses. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like they're just like more like reclusive, you know, like they don't want to tell you, because I know a lot of the artists that have a lot of money.
Yeah, I know a lot of artists that have a lot of money too. You get me? But it's like, you know, I feel like with old school minds, it's just kind of hard to show.
I feel like the reason why parents are like that and they don't really want their kids doing art is because like back then, like there was like, you know, the whole starving artist thing, like, oh, because artists were always like, oh, you know, separate the art from the business, because they're like, if it's business, that's not art. So like, that's how everyone was thinking. But nowadays it's different. Now since we have the internet and whatever, like people have like the, you know, they have the information. They see that they can make art into a business. So now it's not like, it's no longer that separate. You know, if you're making a business, it's not real art. Now it's like, how can I make my art into a business? Yeah. That's how, like, that's the mindset like everyone has nowadays.
Because it's like I feel like with that mindset also, it's like, you know, once you're putting your art as business, you have to understand that it's not always going to be your vision. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like once you've come to terms with it's not always going to be my vision, or like it's not always going to be how I see it, you get me? Then I feel like you could do it. You get me?
You have to separate yourself from
exactly. You have to definitely separate yourself from like your pieces. You get me? Or how some people are like, you know, I can't sell this one piece because of whatever. You get me? And it's just like, all right, if you're in a business and that's one of your highest selling pieces, what are you gonna do? You know
sometimes sometimes that makes it even more valuable. So they're like, you know,
they're
like contradicting themselves, because I don't want to sell this one, but then like that's the one that costs the most money.
Yeah,
so then like sometimes they'll see like, oh, I'll give you like $12 billion for it. I'm like, maybe I'll.
Yeah,
You can always paint it again.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. You can always, some people, and then, but the thing is, with some, I know a lot of artists that can't paint the same thing they painted all
Really?
over again. You get me? Because you think about it, like when you start actually putting stuff on paint, you can't make the exact same thing, especially when it's like coming directly from your mind.
Oh yeah.
Unless like you get me, like.
I feel like every time that I draw something, the next time I draw it better. That's my only thing.
Yeah, of course, because then it's like, especially if you're learning something new. You know what I mean? Like your first sketch is gonna look like shit. But then, like, your second sketch, you keep going, you'll be like, all right, it's starting to look like something. And you keep going, and then you start seeing that slowly but surely, you start seeing a face. You get me? Like, it just happens. Like, all it is practice. Dude.
So you draw, like, from your mind really good?
I mean, I I could draw from my mind with tagging and stuff like that. But, like, when it comes to, like realistic shit, like, I have to see it. I can't, it's not something that I could, like, you know, write that, like, go and be like, all right, I'm gonna just think of whoever and just fucking. Yeah,
I'm the same exact way.
like I could look at whatever the fuck and be like, all right, I could draw it, whatever.
Do you have any advice that you want to give to anyone like starting out, any photographers or videographers?
Honestly, if it's something you really want to do, just keep doing it. You feel me? Like, that's all you can do. Like, fuck whatever your style is, just keep at it and just. Fuck whatever anybody else says. Yeah. Or if you see people biting it, that means you're doing something right. Like, that's just it. You feel me? Don't get mad about that shit. Like, I always take shit like that as a compliment.
And we're you want to shout out?
The Dragon Boys, love you out of death. Daryl for the hat, yo, I got you. There's new product stuff coming through.
I was looking at it.
Yeah, there's some new like low key. No, it's not mine, but.
You have like any clothing coming out soon, or in the near future?
Most likely for the future. Most likely for the future, cause like I have night crawlers still in process. But you know, it's mostly like for artist by artist type thing. You get me? So I'm still trying to get the studio in place. I'm still trying to get a little things situated. But hopefully by next year, I'm gonna be like fully functional. Like I'm trying to get like a good ass space, like a little space like this. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that'll be
like a classroom.
Huh?
Like a classroom?
No, not like a classroom, but like big enough like this. Like, you know what I mean? So at least it'll be a good decent amount of space.
Yeah, because like when you have like a little space, you always feel like.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and also it's like sometimes you just need a studio.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like for creative, like really creative shoots that I want to do, like I want to do something new. So like a lot of the creative stuff I want to do is just kind of hard to do when you don't have a studio.
Yeah.
You get me?
Because like you have like the backdrops and stuff.
Yeah, like I have the backdrops and it's just like I just don't have the space. So now
you also don't want to be like bringing random people to your crib too.
Yeah, that too. Like you feel me? Like I'm really low key about my shit. So it's like when it comes to my crib, like I'm really like, man, I gotta fuck with you to bring in my crib. You feel me? Like,
yeah, of course.
But I mean, like I said, if whoever wants to do it, y'all just keep hustling, and just make sure you find your own style. You find your own way.
Yeah.
Most key is your own style. Key.
Where can they find you at? Or like, do you have anyone else you want to shout out? Or?
Nah, I'm good. But
yeah, where can they find you at?
Mostly Instagram, dog.
Instagram.
I'm on Instagram all the time. DM me, or if you see me at a show. Holla at me. I'm the one always in the leather jacket. Always. I'm always with my leather jacket.
You never get hot?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. Like, right now, I'm hot.
But then you're really skinny, so, like, you're... Like, if it's like me, like, I'm fat. So, like, I get really hot all the time. Like, really easy.
See, you get really hot. I get really cold all the time.
Really?
Like, you get me? So, like, what... Like, I'll be here, and once I take this off, I'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'm cold again, though. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just short people problems.
Yeah. All right. So this has been 6 feet with Torius, and this has been
7.30.